Hello, welcome to Dragon Age Origins. So we are now at the hut of the Witch of the Wilds after that devastating battle. So yeah, the previous episode, by the end of it, it was intense. So yeah, Rip Duncan. So let's go outside and see how Alistair is taking it. But before, is there any
On
loot?
it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so thanks.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm fine. Appreciate your concern.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Yes, it did. So, I suppose you should thank you.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Yeah. So, why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Well, it kinda changed when most of them were slaughtered.
If you think small numbers make you helpless, you are already defeated.
Damn.
But we were fighting the Dark Spawn. The King had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Then, what is this archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Damn. Well, I'm also a Grey Warden, so I'll not say that Alistair is the real deal. So, yeah, we should contact the rest of them.
Qwinn already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Loghain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
Okay, What could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king? Yeah, what's the deal there?
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
So, perhaps we can go to him then?
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Alright. Boom. Then, yeah, Loghain also seemed an honorable man, right?
The Owl would never do what Ter Loghain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Al-Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
So, surely there are other allies we can call on?
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what great Wardens do? As long as there is some profit. No. Isn't that what great Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Well, as ready as we'll ever be.
Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Yeah, think that's an excellent idea. Let's come
Have
with this,
I no
Morgan.
say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
So it's like the payment for our lives is to keep your data with us. Cool. Alright, very well. You'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Nice. Nice. I understand. Let's go.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I prefer you speak your mind. Yeah.
Haha, you will regret saying that.
Dear sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or 2 afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Well, we need all the help we can get. Which sounds helpful.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Yeah, but might as well have some questions for you.
I may have answers. Ask.
I may. So how are you going to get past the Darkspawn? Yeah, that's a good idea.
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
Oh. I don't. Maybe I didn't sense any Darkspawn yet.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
Okay, sounds good. So, tell me about this village.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Nice. So, we'll see what skills she has. So, have you never been outside of the wilds?
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Alright, then is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Alright, then let's go. I have no more questions. You'll show me what you got.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know.
Nice.
Do try to have fun, dear.
Nice. Ooh, Morrigan approves. Interesting. Maybe it's the first time that I actually asked questions to her here, and I already got some more approval rating with her. Very nice. Cool. So, we already have. Okay, let's not read this right now. Let's go first to the only destination that we can. So you can see we already went there.
Let's go.
So let's just do this. And now we have Morrigan. So, actually,
Ready.
Can I still talk to you?
The time has come to leave the wilds. Do you not agree?
I agree, I agree. So what tactics do you have, Morrigan? Yeah, let's leave the default for now. So you have some drain life and some horrors and some ice skills, it seems.
Of course.
Right? And you also have a passive that we can turn on to give ice coating to the weapons. So the caster enchants the party weapons with frost so they can deal additional damage, cold damage actually, with each melee attack. Oh yeah, and you can transform into a spider because you are a shapeshifter, which I think I rarely use, but because while you are as a spider you cannot use spells, and mages on this game are very strong, so probably be mostly using the skills. Cool. And you can make potions, so we can already see if we have flasks and elf roots. We can make potions, and the bigger ones, because it's lesser, it will need some things. Alright, and then there is trap and poisoning. Cool. So yeah,
This should be enough.
let's turn it off for now. So let's go. Bye Flamet, thanks for everything. Bye. Yes. Alright, so this is the first time that we see the, well, it's world, so it's the Ferelden map. So we can go to the town that Morrigan was mentioning, which is called Lothering. It's the only place that we can go right now. And actually, we can already go to party camp, so maybe we can go there first. So this is like the where you can go to be like with the party members, and actually we'll go there first. So let's see. Oh, nice one. Okay, so this is the party camp where you can actually talk with the people, do some things eventually here, but not now. We have Morrigan by the fire. So they are clearly very good friends, right? And I think these are the things from the DLC that I actually wanted to try. Okay. So yeah, it's called Wine Rack. Okay, so it has already some things. Weapon rack. Okay, so this is
Let's get started.
a mod thingy that installed, but the idea was not because of this wine, weapon, and armor, was to have actually this storage chest. Oh my god, this is... Well, I didn't know that, so let's avoid using this for now. But this one actually I don't mind getting, because you'll eventually... You get them soon enough either way. This is just some more quality of life. But yeah, so I'll not be using those, but I will storing the DLC thingies that I'm avoiding to use, so we don't have to worry about them and we can actually check them later. So can I just double click? Oh yeah. Cool. And was again, it was some points in attributes. Yeah, let's also store it for now. Cool. So you have this, and actually, can I put like, can I take the potions? And so, for now, it should have all the DLC items that I'm not using them for now. And I wanted actually to put the potions. Yeah, okay, nice. On the cellar, so I also had like 5 lesser health, I think. Can I split this? Maybe not. There was a way to split, right? Well, maybe not, so it's also fine. It's just some extra potions. So I'll just put it on the wine rack. These things, nice. On the weapons, so I'll just put on the wine everything that was already here that I'm not going to use. And this level up is what? Do you want to level up your equipment? Sure. I think so. The idea on this game is some items that you pick up, depending on when you pick them up, like some specific items, they have a level associated, and which can be a bit meh. If you get an item a bit sooner than you should expect, then the item is not the level that it should. So I guess this mod, equipment materials and my equipment material. Okay. Alright. So you can... So for now, let's not go with it. So the idea is to use this storage chest to be our storage, which it's not that game breaking, because one of the quests that we'll have is to have a storage chest in a specific zone that we can go, but this is just makes it easier to be on the camp. So I think this is fine. Here we'll see what we'll be using it for. Maybe weapons, and the wine will be the things that we shouldn't be getting, I guess. That will be the idea for now. And yeah, I think this should be fine. Cool. So yeah, let's go. So maybe we can speak a little bit with Alistair. So I'll take this opportunity to see what's going on between us and stuff.
What do you need?
Yeah, let's talk about Duncan.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
But I thought you might need to talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, wow, I can be really douche from the let go. Yeah, but there's no need to apologize, man. It's understandable.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
That's an excellent... Well, but yeah, he had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
Yes, that is stupid to be dead now. No, I understand. So, he saved your life by sending you to the tower.
Yes. I know. I think he came from Hyeva, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Dwarves don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
Yeah, and bombard dead within the stone beneath our tykes.
I heard about that, now that I think about it. Their spirits return to the rock, strengthening the
stone.
foundation of the Tig. It sounds so strange.
Maybe so, but yeah, that can easily offer people, however, so... But yeah, no stranger than burning your honor dead to ashes.
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Alright. Then, anytime, Alistair. Boom. Alistair approves. Nice. Alright, so let's speak a bit with MerAnne. And actually, probably give her a gift.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Damn. Oh yeah, we didn't saw, but now I know, right? That she's like a shape changer, so we can ask her.
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Damn. That's just a
So
legend,
I
right?
assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
So actually, now I have all the specializations unlocked, but this is actually one way to unlock some specialties, is to allow your party members to teach others. So if we keep going like this on the conversation, like, can anybody become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
So yeah, but you needed to be a mage. So can you change it to other human forms as well? Nah.
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Alright. Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
Alright. Ooh, what other animals think of you when you changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Alright. Yeah, never heard of magic like that before. Nice.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
By practitioners, you mean apostate. So apostate is like the rogue mages, right? The ones that are not from the tower. Yeah, but actually, let's gain some points. That's good. Such traditions need to be preserved.
I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear.
And that's all.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
No. No. So I think your abilities sound quite useful, actually. So, yeah.
Oh! You're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Alright, what are we gonna prove? So let's see, I think we collected the tribal necklace, which is one gift. And yeah, so let's give the tribal necklace to, not to myself, but to her.
A fine gift.
Oh,
You have my thanks.
just +5, okay. But +22 is looking promising. Cool stuff. Alright. Should be going. Also, I noticed that I have like some of these stones that maybe we can actually start to store somewhere. Maybe just here. Let's just put some stones as well. Greenstone. Yeah, let's store those. I'll check later if I think you can just sell them, but maybe I'll check later. Can check these. These we can keep. These will not be using as well for a while. So yeah. Also, I don't sure if I cannot split. I forget. But yeah, let's keep some if we need them eventually. So from these, oh yeah, let's see if we have something to put in Morrigan. So you have no feet, and there was some nice feats like this one, +60 fat, nice. Get some head. Oh my god, I hope you don't show me that head. Yeah, you don't. Because, come on. Then what else? Leather. Chasing the robes. +6 defense, +2 magic, and those look much better than this, right? I mean, okay. I thought this would be much worse. Okay, not bad. But yeah, I like the original. Alright, but we can keep those because they look nice. Yeah. And maybe let's put armors here then. Okay. Okay, this is so armors that we want to keep. Is there anything else? Okay, let's see if Alistair, what shield do you have? Templar shield, that seems meh. Yeah, this one seems much better. And then recruit, Templar shield. Yeah, that will be fine. Splint mail, so fine. How about me? 10 helmet and then chainmail, superior dwarven, chainmail. Superior dwarven. Can I get all dwarven thingies? I guess not. So that will be it for the things that I want to keep. Oh, I guess also have some shield and sword for now. And Alistair, I don't have a crossbow yet. And Morrigan, can you use a bow? Longbow? Yeah. Sure. And then magic staff, +1 magic. Yeah, so I think that one is good. So yeah, let's also just keep if we need like some vanilla stuff like a bow. And maybe a short bow. And yeah. Sure. Just in case we need it. So nothing else gives stats. Yeah, because we'll be selling a lot of things on the town. So just wanted to try to not sell whatever we want to use. So yeah, it seems good enough to me. Perfect. And this was again
easy enough.
Yeah, okay. And this was what? It was a weapon that appeared here. That shouldn't be. Cool. So yeah, this was encampment. Ooh. And wait, I can change it back. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go to Lothering. Oh, and yeah, this is where you select the party, but as you can see they are locked right now, so not remove all this and do anything. So let's go, Lothering.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Oof. Things are getting sweet there in Denerim. Not everyone liked how the battle went. Oh, puppy. boy. It's an ambush. Alright guys, are we ready? So Morrigan, can you use some frost weapons? Yeah. Do some cover. And dog. Okay, let's go. Alistair, don't run on me. Let's go. And you as well, bro. So what do you have actually that is really cool? So the order was what again? So the caster forces the target to cower in fear. Oh, nice, yeah. Target already asleep when the spell is cast cannot resist. Yeah. And we also have the sleep or not? Not really. We have some vulnerability X's, which will be things that affect their status. In this case, is the resistances. Okay. We have the disorient, which is the caster engages a subtle mental manipulation that orients the target for a short time, making the target a less effective combatant by inflicting penalties to attack and defense. Also really cool. And then a drain life. Let's create a sinister bond with the target, draining its life to heal the caster. Nice. So just to revisit, what will be the custom for you? So we'll be doing drain lives if you need, sure. Other than that, if you are surrounded, you have this mind blast thingy, which is telekinetic for that stuns enemy. Cool. Then horror if someone attacking you, and then you do winter's grasp. Okay. So mostly she just does winter grasp unless she's being attacked. Or... Okay, this is fine for now, but we'll eventually improve it. We got so many people who like this Urlock Alpha. Let's actually, if there is an elite here, let's try to do some disorient and some horror. Let's see how it goes. Critical strike. I thought that you had tactics disabled. Was it me that did some misclick? Maybe not. Look, the elite guy is... Oh, wait. Why am I on the ground? Oh my god, okay, I'll enable it. So, let's... And actually, let's do some AoE stun, shall we?
Right then.
Okay, this guy seems to be coming for her. Can I do some order? And Alistair is there. Kill this bad boy. Ooh, see, Alistair just drank a potion for the... Nice. Yes, sir. So that guy is horrified, I guess, right? And do some deorientation as well. Bam. Cool. Hello, Doggo. Did that spongy touch you boy, did they?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, not always, but yeah, he can come. It did matter make himself useful. Boom. He's a fighting dog, so it will be fine.
And yet we still have Alistair along.
Ooh. Already making friends. So, Let's call him Magalhães in honor to beautiful dog that I have. Boom. From my parents. Boom. Oh, and he has a codex entry. Magalhães. Then what is clever enough to speak and wise enough to know not to. Wait, what? And they are clever enough to speak, but wise enough to not to. Huh. Interesting. Oh my god, so many characters. I'll just click. So we have the genlock. So I guess it's just a different types. Oh, the ogre. It was the guy that was like hard to kill on the top of the tower. But yeah, it's an ogre. For the controls, maybe you can just yeah, party approval. We talked about that. Some crafting. You'll also see a bit later. But yeah, open the herbalism. Injuries. We saw our beautiful tower mage or whatever it's called. That was always dead and injured. Gifts. Also did some. Friendly fire, yeah, like spells like fireball and some things that will hurt a lot, so be careful with those. Party camp, we were just there. And world map, we also just have access to it. Cool. These ones, we have the Qwinn and Aura that we saw in the cinematic, but like as characters we didn't, so it's strange. King Kellen, he fell in the battle alongside Duncan. RIP. So I guess this is update. Not sure who is this one, but eventual mate. Duncan probably as well. He was killed in the battle against overwhelming numbers alongside King Kellen, which is sad. Arl Iman. So Alistair talked about this guy. So let's eventually meet him in Redcliffe. Clement, mother of Morrigan, that saved us. Loghain. So I guess this is also an update, right? During the Battle of Ostagar, he fled the field and led the Great Wardens to die. And seems that the situation there in Denerim, which is like kind of the capital, also some people are not very happy with those decisions. We have our Morrigan, so it seems that the Witch of the Wilds is actually her mother. And Morrigan might as well be a very powerful witch. Nice. And Bentingen was like the guy that was teasing that there could be a civil war if Loghain is not careful. Cool. Oh, and I'll read that after we reached the city, because our companions will have a talk about that.
Let's get started.
Let's not read them yet. Orlok Alpha. That guy. Well armored. Money. Cool. So yeah, we will see some of these once in a while when you go on the world map. And there sometimes will be like random events where can be some dark spawns or something else.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
Yeah. You should listen to your friend. We are not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Yeah. No way that I'm paying that to you, sorry. Forget it, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Well, ooh. Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? them ones killed the king.
Hey!
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Actually, you know, Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Nice.
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
Well, that's an excellent donation, thank you.
Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
Okay. That Templar. Oh my.
As you wish.
Let's see. A fallen Templar. Oh my god, so much stuff. So what is the fallen Templar? You found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. This corpse has been picked clean of everything, save the note in Locket. Perhaps the Locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. Okay. And... Lothering... So this is talking about Lothering. And notes. So Serenric are the one that we just got, right? So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Geneviti by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Geneviti holds the key to finding the urn of the sacred ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Geneviti lies. I have been at his home in Denerim and found the trail, and I'm amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have. No, it is best not to get caught in the thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald waits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. So I need to find Sir Donald. Should anyone find these rabblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that I complete what I cannot. No, that he complete what I cannot. A note from Sir Henrik of Redcliffe. Okay, yeah, this will... I was reading that because that is important eventually. Also, what is the bandits on the road? Deal with the bandits. Really? Why already you have this quest? I know that we'll have it in a bit, but that doesn't make sense that we already know. But yeah, let's go back later, maybe. Let's see.
This should be easy enough.
Yeah, components. That's my... Wait, what? Nice. Okay. Well, fun story. I think I always kill these bandits, but this makes a lot of sense, right? That they attack if you try to steal from them. Nice.
Drawing near.
Well, but since they want to be dead, I guess we can make it happen. So let's all do this, and maybe Morrigan can do some horror thingy.
Victory!
Actually, can I like mighty blow or critical strike? And now can I do some AoE stun? Yeah, maybe we can just nuke the boss.
And that!
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
Well, you made a terrible choice, so you picked the wrong target.
Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
Nope. Yeah, now you die. Like, you attacked me. Like, you had your
I'm
chance.
not going down without a fight.
Oh, so much health you
You
have.
wish.
Okay. So can we try to kill that guy? There.
As you wish.
And doing some AoE stun. Oh my god, this hurts. let's go. Will I live? We should use a potion.
Fear is your weakness!
Go down.
Tear them apart!
Let's make this quick, shall
Again.
Let's get started.
Well, what is a surveyor? 1 willpower. Sure. Let's use willpower gives more stamina or mana. So, yep. Well, you messed with it. So, is the quest complete now? Alright. Okay.
Right.
Well, you should have let me get your loot, so let's do a beautiful save of Lothering. And now we'll have our conversation about what is our plan.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Oh man, this Morrigan. Okay, so yeah, what did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway,
Damn.
I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Yeah, so we should try and use these treaties, I assume?
I agree. Have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Okay, so yeah, basically we'll have the options to choose where we want to go first. So yeah, like Alistair is saying, we have the elves, the mages, and the dwarfs, and also Harald Demon. So why are you leaving up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Okay, so do you have any idea, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly.
Wow.
Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Well, poof. So, is there a way to contact the Wardens?
Short of leaving for Eldon to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Yeah, let's leave that fortress for an expansion. Well, yeah, let's see how it goes.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
So yeah, now that we have this conversation, so you have like Lothering that we can explore, and then you basically have the idea of the block of the Blight, which is basically to seek out Harald Demon that Alistair has mentioned, and also it was mentioned on the cutscene as someone that could help, but it seems that he was not there. So Paragon over King, this will mean that we'll be going back to Orzammar. Let's see how we'll end up being since we were exiled from there. Then you have a Nature of the Beast, which is to go to the Dalish Elves. You have the Broken Circle, which we can go for allies in the mages. And we have like this Lothering and Imperial Highway, which says rest and resupply, right? So we have arrived in Lothering and may rest and resupply there. Past the village lies an Imperial Highway, the road that runs through all of Ferelden. The highway will take you to the various places you need to go. So Redcliffe, the Brickyland Forest for the Elves, Circle of Magi's Tower, the Orphan City of Orzammar. So basically what he's saying is to go to the other side of the highway, right? Because it's like blocked here. We need to actually go to the city, rest, have some fun, and then we'll keep on our quest. I'll be aiming to go to the mages first because there's something interesting there that can maybe like improve our stats a bit. Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, that seems about it. So I'm just thinking if we could maybe stop here and do Lothering on an episode. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Let's get it here. So hope you enjoyed this one, and on the next episode we'll be exploring and resting in Lothering. So I hope you enjoy it, and see you guys around. Bye.